Hey everyone, so I am Mekol. I don't know if you know me, but I am a Discord dweller, essentially. Also, one of the founding four of the amazing Unnamed community that a lot of you who are hopefully watching this video are a part of. And this is Fluffy, a dog who thinks she is a lap dog, however, expands very long in her hair. I'm here today to talk to you about SquidHub, one of the big tools that we and the leadership team have been working on for a few months now, probably more towards, we started I think in October, going really full-fledged, and coming up at the end of January here, ready to pretty much release this and get it ready to go for version 1 launch. And I wanted to run through the website with you in order for you to kind of understand what we're doing and what the point is and the overall effect. I did record this once. However, since I've never made one of these, I recorded it in 1080p instead of the 4K that my monitor's in. So I look like a blob, and now I'm a 4K blob. So I think that's pretty good progress on my end, but I'll get into it. So the website itself is a mostly AI generated website that we've been working on with our team, building out and really trying to practice our skills for the future, whether it's through project management or cultural management, programming, design, all of those types of things. And we really wanted to redo the gamification experience of the Unnamed, because right now it kind of doesn't exist in some games. Star Citizen, we have point system where people can you enter giveaways and those types of things. Squad, we have seating, which after a while we all do, and it sucks, really sucks. Developers need to fix that, but it is what it is, and we'll get into it. I'm sorry, but I have to show this because light mode people exist. I don't understand why, but they do. It's weird. Come on. So we're going to sign with Discord here. So this website uses your Discord login, no personal information or whatsoever. We only care about your Discord and all of your other game IDs. But I will zoom in here because I tried to install this OBS script, and then I don't know what Devo sent me. I think I just started clicking weird buttons. Fuck if I know. But this is what you're going to walk into on the website. So you'll get your dashboard. Hey, Fluff. You'll see your news, you'll see your overall activities, so your XP, your coins, missions, groups, and ribbons. And I will break into all of these. But one of the first things that we have, and a lot of people requested in our annual surveys, and we've just kind of learned how to do this, is, build out a bio. A lot of people like to show who they are. Some people don't want to, and I understand that a lot of members probably won't even use this website, but we wanted to really show you that you can do something like this. So we'll have your bio here where you can see your stats and progress. You can see the ribbons that you have, view all of your North Korean general, groups and SIGs you can have in here. One of the big things we wanted was to have an award system, and we used to do that with Discord roles. However, we found out that Discord has a limit at 250 roles. Who would have guessed? So we needed another way to do it, and that's kind of honed in this idea. And on top of that, we decided to make coins, XP, and those types of things. So in your profile, you can set game identities. You can edit a bio. This is obviously very true. You can add in any links that you want. You can do a YouTube radio. You can pick which emblem you want. So if you'd like to change to Star Citizen, I think you can select up to 2. I don't know. I've never really played with this. You can represent as a SIG. You can represent as a member. You can represent whatever you want. And that stemmed out of people wanting to show off their main group, and we thought this would be the best way to do it. You can also upload your own images if you wish to. So those exist. In the profile itself, you can see this, all this information. But if you go to, say, Devotech, for example, you can see his profile, what his setup. You can see is obviously a noob with 0 coins and 0 level. But you can see the ribbons they've awarded, what groups they're a part of, and what roles they hold. So we really thought that that would amplify the experience of a lot of users going on. As an admin too, though, I can edit anyone's profile. So if you like your name being changed, get ready. Another big thing that we've had requested is a lot of members don't like how our Discord pings you for everything. So we decided to make a news portal, and that news portal is catered to you based on the permissions that you have. So you can see Star Citizen news, you can see the Wine Club news if you wish. Any type of news that is in here, you can dive into. Like an example article here's, we have a huge editor built into this. So it has audio clips, it has video clips, it has very unoptimized images, and then a bunch of testing that we do. But you can also comment, react on anything you want. And that news can be created by people with roles. The news will be catered out to announcements, events. You can also see all the drafts people have been making. The next big thing that we'll have is all of our wikis into this website. So the wiki on the website kind of is very large and somewhat unfriendly to some people. So we decided to bring it all into one spot where you'll be on the website. You don't have to go to multiple places, and we can have our articles within this. You can make whatever article you want. The document editor is quite intense. You can also generate AI, that type of thing. One of the big pieces that we'll be having here is our mission system, where right now we have the sesh.fyi thing on Discord, and you can sign up for roles, and that's where it stops. But we decided to gamify that a lot, where you can get XP, you can get coins, you can set up roles, steps, you can submit which steps you've completed, you can see all the members and the roles. So we have a bunch of members here in the demo test who signed up as a role, and every time that you sign up, like, it will pop up here on the website. It'll show you the start time, when it ends, all the roles here, and then you can pick which roles you want. So we think that's going to be quite useful to a lot of you who want to do the bigger events and the bigger missions, and we're pretty excited for that. We really want to reward you to take part in our community, and that we find is one of the biggest pieces, is to get the XP and the coins and rewards. So we can set up a quick mission here. Don't mind the spelling, but you can select which categories you want. The visibility, so you can do public, just all users, groups, SIGs, and then specific roles if you wish. There's multiple steps in here, so you can do a bunch of stuff. You can have rewards, so this is all your reward steps. You can build out what to do. So if it's like travel to somewhere and then take a picture, or go to Gangry's new video because she's a whiteboard content creator, you can now do that as well, and take a picture that you left a comment, and then we'll get coins for that. And anybody who's the submitter or that type of thing will be there. This website also includes a lot of toast notifications to tell you that you're not doing your job properly, apparently. Thanks, Devo, for that. So you can add in any roles here. So members, for example, every mission requires an unlimited participant role. So you can have that in here. You can set the schedule of when it's supposed to start, and those types of things. You can choose your embed colors. You can also pick which reminders people will get. So one to many. Sorry, I don't want to remind myself. And then you do the verification steps. So people can upload a picture, people can just type a response, people can just view and accept, or send in a screenshot on itself. And that is pretty much that. And then we just go into the mission overview here, and we can just publish a mission. You'll see it instantly popped up on Discord over here. Very great description, as you can tell, because I'm amazing at descriptions. But as soon as you join the mission, you can view it, you can chat, you can do anything, and we'll head into the mission here, and you can see I just signed up. Once that mission's done, you'll get your rewards and your XP. Part of the main program that we're bringing out here is the group system. So a lot of people thought that it's really overwhelming to figure out what the Unnamed actually does. There are some members who don't even think that we do Squad or Star Citizen, and they only play Arma, and that's fine. And we want to give those teams, those groups, the ability to take the team that they want and build it out. And sorry, I'm getting Teams notification spams. Oh, okay, cool. So teams can upload pictures, they can celebrate what they do as a group. And we thought that would be really big for a lot of you and the community at large to really take part in what you do as a community, whether it's in-game or out of game, where we can have our members celebrate, like Joseph learning what an ocean is, for example, or our team attending the Bar Citizen event in Texas, those types of things. And we thought that would be a really good idea for people to, celebrate each other. But in here, you'll see the missions that are filtered directly to the group. You'll see news filtered directly to the group, or in this case, it'll also show the news you can see. For example, here we have the Meckel scale incident, sparks confusion, and you can see that's your dicks. Anyways, I'm gonna go back here. And then we'll go into like the wiki. So we'll have individual wiki pages where everybody can see the documents that are specific to subgroups or different types. We'll have the group hub itself in here. Hi, yes, you do exist. Where we have the SIG request form or different types of forms. Literally anybody can have a form. Devo decided that he wanted to build his own form builder and knock out Jot form and all those other forms. So we have a very powerful form builder in our system here where you can use it for pretty much anything from applications to God knows what. What another big thing that the Star Citizen community has, and not all the other groups have, is special interest groups. So we broke down the very large game into multiple small ones. And within those groups, you can have essentially a mini group where you have your hub, you have a wiki, you have your members, missions that are tied directly to the SIG, and then just basic activity. So we thought that would be a great piece for everybody there. Another thing is that Star Citizen is really about the size of your JPEG dick. So we uploaded the fleet here where you can upload the fleet of your own using the Hangar.link button. Yes, to JSON. And then it has steps in here on how to do it. You can see the org fleet that is uploaded. So this is Satesh's and mine. And then you can see statistics based on your fleet versus the org fleet and where you stand with the many ships that you have and those basic statistics, where all the ships are, those types of things. Another big piece that we're coming out with is we've been doing this on Google Sheets, which is a pain in the ass, but we'll have our UEX integrated inventory system where you can, except for this one, if we go to Quantanium here, you can see the location, the values, the commodities, and what code it is on UEX, and where all of our inventory is, who orders it, the work order history, and that's yeah, see all of the stuff you want to know. We also have our loan management system, and then for smaller things that aren't really events, we have a work order system where you can do multiple things from doing tasks, transfers, buys, and sells. And you can do that all in here to create work orders, and that will XP out to the community at large. So if you want to transfer out and that kind of thing. We also have a ledger, and then group ribbons, roles, members, and activity. So that's one of the big pieces that's coming through with the group, with the SquidHub, for example. Not all groups will have the same things, because not all group game directors need those things. So squad doesn't have an inventory, so obviously there's no inventory here. It's basics on how that goes. One other big thing we'll be doing in here is that you can use your coins for giveaways. So we'll have a giveaway system that comes up with giveaways, whether it's Steam gift cards or skins for games, those types of things. You can leverage your coins in order to, buy things. Or if you want to buy like Siege's feet picks, you can buy them in here for coins. Or if you like this pug, for example, you can buy the dog or a bunch of pictures of maps. But we really want to show the different things that are possible. One thing we're probably not going to do is physicalized items right away until we figure out a system, but eventually we'll have like our actual challenge coins that you can get, pins, or these little 3D squiddy guys who are super cute, and they come with helmets. You can magnetize them, throw them all around. They're pretty great. Mo, I think we need stronger magnets. But yeah, so that's one of the big pieces of the exchange. Another thing that will be coming, hopefully maybe right after launch, is the trading card system, where the Unnamed will be having a trading card system that you can collect cards based on events that have happened. So right now we're asking our staff to send in pictures of major events that the community's done, whether it's like the Daymar rally, or if it's everybody ganging up on, vibes for not learning how to fly helicopter, those types of things. We're trying to integrate that into the community, so you can have like essentially somewhere to spend your coins if you're not interested in Star Citizen or anything like that. But it will come with just like a trading card game simulator, and just to note, all of this stuff is still under creation here. But you'll have a card opening system, you'll have an inventory package, you can do this. Eventually you'll be able to trade cards, sell cards for coins. The rarity numbers, for example, are all getting randomized, so you can have powerful cards or absolute vibes level cards that are absolute garbage. And you can see all your collection progress, and then the admins are able to the admins are able to make cards for members of any rarity or finishes. So we have different finishes that are available, holographic, for example. So if we do existing images like 42, for example, I think this is Assassin's Creed, I have no idea. But we have different squid versions of everything that will come out with different rarities, different legendary rarities, different effects, radioactive effects, for example, where you can have multiple effects, and then you can build out the stats on them, or even upload a custom image if you want. So for example, if we want to do the SquidHub, oh, that didn't work. Let's not do that one here. If we want to do this card here, Tang Daddy, which is a really great community lore that will obviously get a lot of cards made about it, you can build out the Tang Daddy card set. And that is something that's coming. You can make packs. We can build out card packs based on different backgrounds and types of things. And then we can, as admins, see all the cards that have entered the economy as well. So we're really excited about this. Quad has been working very hard, and this is a first draft, so a lot of the stuff is subject to change. Like the borders here, we decided to make smaller just by some quick feedback, so we're building out those types of things, and that stuff is ever created and might not come right away. One of the last pieces here is that we'll also have our suggestions and bug system in here for members, so you can add in suggestions. We'll add in probably based on game, where you can tie that in. Maybe, we'll see. Sassy will probably kill me for suggesting this, I'm sorry. But we'll also have our bug report. So when you have issues on this website, please feel free to come on to this, make a bug report, and then we automatically triage it and then work on that bug report. A big thing for us is reproduction steps. So if you're able to take videos or pictures, that is really helpful, and you can upload all of that stuff in here. For example, the view all button was missing, and now we obviously will have a view all button, so we can come in here and change the status to fixed, and then it's gone. So we're really excited for how this tool is going to build out. The version 1 obviously will require some work, and we're hoping that you as members can come in here, test some stuff, report some bugs, and then we're going to get it pretty much to a premium state where everybody is working through it. We're not pro website developers, so we are trying our best, and I hope everybody here is excited as we are from the management group, and we hope that in 2026 you're able to earn a bunch of coins, have a great time, and just really take part in the community that we've all worked together to build. This community is over 8,000 people with almost 900 members, and all of you are amazing, and we're so excited to really have you as part of our team. And we hope that this website will allow you to really amplify your experience and have a great time with us. So thank you.